Alright guys, how's it going? In this video, I want to show you how to take your acoustic from this to this using just a few simple EQ moves. Alright, and as usual, before we get to it, I want to offer you my free reverb cheat sheet in the description below with some reverb settings I think you'll like. So hit the download link, let me know what you think about it, and let's get to the video. So when I'm listening to a acoustic live, usually they don't sound that great. It's just kind of the truth. They have a lot of mid-range, and the high end is typically kind of unflattering. So those are things we're having to deal with. So let's just listen to this one real quick and see what we hear. Alright, so first off, there's too much low end. It sounds big and full on its own, but in a mix, that's going to be too much. So just hit the low cut there at around 100. You can go lower than that. Maybe even be good to go a little bit lower. So let's land it at 80. And the main thing I'm hearing on this acoustic is some unflattering mid-range. So let's take a listen to that and see what we can hear. So whenever I sweep around like that, I'm listening a lot of times for things to take off more than others, or for there just to be too much information in a specific range. And so on this one, where I'm at about 450, I really felt like was just too much. It was that's where a lot of that information for this guitar is sitting, and that rarely sounds good when there's too much of that on anything. So that's just kind of a safe bet. Just start cutting that out until it sounds good. A lot of times you got to do a pretty big cut. Like there, I'm at 8 dB, and it could be more if if needed. So the last thing I'm noticing on this, I feel like there needs to be more top end for it to cut through a mix, because in this type of song, the acoustic is going to be competing with the hi-hat, with a shaker, with a tambourine. If you're using those things, it's going to be almost more percussive than harmonic, I guess would be the way to say it. So I don't like adding too much top end. I may have added too much there at the beginning, so we'll take another listen at that. But that is something I will do sometimes, not always, but in this case, I think it's a good thing to do. So let's listen to that. So I've done just a really subtle 2.25 dB boost, way up around 10K with a wide Q on it. That's subtle, but to me it brings out some of the flattering kind of pick noise or the air on it, and I think that would allow this to sit better in a mix. So that's just a quick EQ thing. This is something I may do in a sound check just to get something sounding decent. And we can do more to this for sure, but this is a good starting point. So let's listen to it in the full mix. All right, again, hope you've enjoyed this. Hit the link in the description, download the reverb cheat sheet, and I'll see you guys in the next one.